How do you address resistance to change? Whenever there's any type of potential blow up, any type of resistance to a new idea, is you've got to say, what I need to vanguard. Vanguard is the process of getting in front of a doubt, a concern, a worry before it manifests itself. Because the greatest way in life to resolve a concern is to address it before it becomes a concern. You got to say, what are going to be the reasons for pushback, mental exit doors? When they hear the idea, why are they just going to walk out and say, this doesn't apply to me? Or why are they going to walk out and say, this ain't going to work? You got to close those up front. And then you always start with questions. Questions is key. Let's say as an organization, you wanted to go from being 100% remote to, let's say, 50% remote. All right. Now, this is potentially a very, very sticky conversation, right? You might come out and say, everyone, today, I want to talk about our remote policies. Now, here's what I know. Whenever we say remote policies, everybody's going to freak out. Everybody's going to get concerned. And I, too, have concerns. I want you to know that as we talk about this today, we are trying to figure this out. We don't have it all figured out, but we do know that there's been a difference between when we were 100% in person versus being 100% remote. And we're trying to figure out if there's a happy medium. And we want to discuss that as a team today. But before you say, there's no way it's going to work, my ask for everybody in the team today is that we come from this from a place of, are there benefits? Are there drawbacks? And we openly discuss them with each other. Because I know it's really a passion. Sometimes it's very passionate. So as a team, can we, without getting too emotional, can we first discuss this as a group? Look at the pros and cons, look at it in a, let's say, an unbiased way, and look at this as a whole together. And usually everybody's going to say, yeah, we can do that. And so now that's one of the big vanguards. Another vanguard might be, we're not going to make any decisions today. We just want to hear what you have to say. Another potential vanguard is, we might make decisions on this that you don't like, and we will understand if not everyone likes this. We understand too that some of you will say, I don't want to work here if I have to be 50% in person. We absolutely understand that, and we don't want that. We might have exceptions for which we might need to talk with some of you about that. But we're working this out. But the key is we're getting in front of these issues. And then you start with the questions. What are the benefits of staying 100% remote? Now, all of a sudden, the team's going to tell you. What are the benefits of being 100% in person? All you can say is the benefits. Then we talk about what are the drawbacks of being 100% remote, of being 100% in person? Because you want everybody just truly thinking openly about it. Your team is going to feel heard and that they were a part of the conversation. If they feel like they were a part of the conversation, you're going to have a lot less resistance. If you got in front of those issues of, hey, you might not like this. You might not believe this is the best way. And we understand this might not be for you. Once again, you're getting in front of those issues. And so they're not going to necessarily need or have the urge to say, this isn't a good fit for me, because you've already stated it. You've already closed that exit door. And because you've closed it, now you've set the right conditions to have the best conversation and the most connection during that conversation. And as always, that's what I'm passionate about, is can we have that connectivity even when it's a difficult conversation?